Hey everybody, in today's really fast video, I'm going to show you how to make an amazing chocolate pudding. So 4 simple ingredients. We're going to start off with 433 grams of whipping cream. This is 35% cream. 200 grams of good quality dark chocolate. 6 grams of gelatin. And our last ingredient, 60 grams of granulated white sugar. So those are the ingredients, so let's get started. To start off our recipe, I am just going to take a little bit of my whipping cream. I'll just get that in here. That's good. And then I'm going to take my gelatin. And I want to bloom my gelatin, so I'm just going to get that on there. And that's good. We'll pull that off to the side and we will just let that bloom. So in a medium-sized saucepan, I'm going to add in all of my granulated sugar and then all of our cream. So get all of that in there. And always use a little spatula to get everything out of all of your little mixing bowls. So that's good. I'll grab my little whisk, and I can already feel that my sugar is starting to dissolve, and all we want to do is just bring this up to a boil. So I'm going to keep an eye on this and I'll come back when it starts boiling. As soon as you start seeing some bubbles happening, then you can turn off your little stove and then we're ready for the next step. This is a very, very simple recipe and it makes amazing chocolate pudding. So this is really starting to heat up now. This is about 3 minutes later. Here is my gelatin that I have been blooming in the rest of our whipping cream. All you want to do is just get a little spoon in there, a little spoon or fork or a tiny whisk, and just make sure that all of that gelatin is mixed in. We are trying to saturate the gelatin, get all of it wet with our liquid. So just like that. That's good. The bubbles are almost ready to happen here. So now I'm going to get all of this in, and that's going to dissolve all of that gelatin. So you want to let this bloom for a good 5 minutes or so. You can start it off early. It doesn't matter how long. And now we just got to let all of that dissolve. Okay, this is about maybe 2 minutes later, and I can see now it's starting to bubble. So at this point, turn your little stove off, remove it, and we are ready to continue on. I'm going to start off with a large bowl, and then I'm going to get all of my chocolate in there. Give your mixture a little bit of a stir, and then just pour that right over. So this is about 2 minutes later. And now we're just going to start slowly mixing all of this together. Always start at the middle, the center, and just stir, stir, stir. So at this point, this is extremely hot. So we just want to make sure that all of this is nicely mixed together. And that's it for the recipe. And then we're going to pour this into our ramekins. This is about 10 minutes later. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a stir. So this is cooled down just a little bit. That's good. And I'll just grab a little ladle. Oh, this smells amazing. And then let's just fill up our little ramekins. So this is super, super rich, using the good quality chocolate and also whipping cream. So I'm sure I'm going to get this question, can I use something else? And yes, you could use a lower fat cream, like a 10% cream, or you could even use milk if you wished. Obviously it's not going to be anywhere near as rich as this is here with the whipping cream. So my whipping cream is rated at 35% milk fat. So when you're buying your carton, that's what you want to see on the container. So I've got a little bit left. I'm just going to even these out a little bit. So this recipe here is good for 4 really nice sized portions. And that is good. Perfect. Just before I put them into the fridge, I just wanted to show you them a little bit closer up. So I'm going to leave them in there about 6 hours to really chill down, and then we'll come back and I'm going to dig into one and I'm going to show you the final product. So this is about 6 hours later. My pudding has completely set up, and I'll just tilt it over to show you how nicely it is set up. So we'll get a few of these off here, and then we will get into one of these. Now, one thing that I must mention is that if you want this super creamy, once it is solidified or set up in your fridge, you want to just bring it out for about a half an hour, just so that it warms up a little bit. But look at this. Can you see how nice this is? This is amazing. Made with all cream, whipping cream, 35% milk fat, amazingly rich. And with that Calbo chocolate that I used, you just can't beat this recipe. Look at this. Of course, I'm going to go in for a little bite. Look at that. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. Amazing. That just melts in your mouth. Just before I go, I did want to show you the chocolate that I am using. So this here is Calbo, and I'm using number 811. This is the recipe number 811. And I'll just show you what the chocolate looks like. I'll just pour some down here so you can see what it looks like. Where are we here? So that's what you'll be getting in your bag. I buy 2.5 kilogram bags because I do use a lot of chocolate, but that's what the chocolate looks like. So let's slide our really nice chocolate pudding back into view. So we'll end off the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you wish, and if you're on Facebook, you can check me out at facebook.com/BakeLikeAPro. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. That is amazing. Wow. And please subscribe to my BakeLikeAPro YouTube channel, and also click that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a brand new video.